Ciao a tutti and welcome to another episode of Breakfast with Dave. In today's episode, we're gonna make crab cakes with dill mayonnaise. Crab cakes are a variety of fish cake that originated in America. They're particularly popular in the Mid and South Atlantic states where the crabbing industry thrives. They trace back to the Native American cuisine, and if we fast forward to the 1920s, crab cakes were first referred as Baltimore crab cakes in a very popular New York cookbook. And after this, many restaurants started calling their crab cakes Maryland crab cakes or Maryland style crab cakes, which implied that the meat was well sourced and of top quality. Guys, before we get going, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification icon so you'll get notified every time I publish a new recipe. And now, let's get prepping! Living on the island of Guernsey, we are so lucky to be close to the ocean where the waters are abundant with all sorts of sea life. Local Guernsey crab meat, or Shanghai crab, is high in quality, full of flavor and unbelievably fresh. In fact, the crab that we are using today for this recipe was only caught this morning. Shanghai crab meat is very popular in crab fisheries in Western Europe, and particularly on the coast of the British Isles, where more than 60,000 tons are caught annually. They are brown reddish in color and they're at their best when they're caught in the spring. Their life expectancy is approximately 25 to 30 years, but some of them can live up to 100 years old. Alright, enough talking for now. These little crab cakes are not gonna make themselves, so let's get prepping. But before we do that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and also when you subscribe, click that bell notification icon so you'll get notified every time I'll publish one of these beautiful recipes. Okay, so we need to start by adding our chopped potatoes to a large pan of boiling salted water, and we need to let them bubble away for 15 minutes. And yes, don't throw them in all at once unless you want to be drenched. While our potatoes are getting nice and soft, we need to prepare our filling. In a large mixing bowl, let's mix together our crab meat, capers and spring onions. After about 15 minutes, you can drain your potatoes, pop them back in the pan and leave them rest to dry. After 5 minutes, you can start mashing your potatoes and leave them to cool. Now we mix in the zest of 1 lemon and half its juice, along with half of our dill, and then give it a good stir. Okay, now we can add in our mashed potatoes, season with salt and pepper, and give it a good mix. The end result should look like this. Now our crab filling is ready, we can mold them into our little cakes. Take a little mixture and put in the cooking ring. Press down until nice and compact, and then once it's ready, lift up the ring. There should be enough mixture for 6 to 12 cakes depending on their size, and you can also do this by hand by rolling and shaping them into round patties. When all the cakes are ready, pop them in the fridge to firm up for 20 minutes. While our cakes are settling in the fridge, let's make our dill lemon mayo. Okay, so let's start by putting a couple of tablespoons of mayo. 2.5 for good measure. Yeah, that's good. Then we're gonna sprinkle in the remaining of the dill. Oh, look at the color. Check you out. You're beautiful. And then we're gonna sprinkle the remaining of the lemon from earlier. Mix it in. Nice and easy. This is a consistency you want. There you go. Shall we give it a little quality control to see if it needs any seasoning? Yeah. Oh wow. I like the citrusy from the lemon. But no, I think we're fine. You can add salt and pepper if you want to, but I'm gonna leave it as it is because I really like it. Now our dip is ready. I'm gonna pop it in the fridge until the cakes are ready. After 20 minutes, take your crab cakes out of the fridge and they will be nice and firm. We begin by dusting the crab cake in the flour. All around it. Perfect. You want it to be nice and coated all around. Then we need to duck it in our whisked eggs. And then finally cover with the breadcrumbs. Don't forget the sides, it's very important. Okay, now that our patties are all coated up with breadcrumbs, it's time to fry these little beauties. We start by adding the sunflower oil to your frying pan. You want the oil to be about 1 centimeter up the side. Gently heat the oil and then carefully, in batches, lower your cakes into the oil. Listen to them sizzling away. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. Cook each cake for about 3 minutes on each side, until they appear golden brown and crispy, just like mine. When the cakes are ready, place them on the kitchen roll and drain any excess oil before serving. Oh wow, look at these beauties. They look absolutely gorgeous. Let's give them a try. The potato just melts in your mouth and the crab is just sweet and flavorful. So good. You can taste the dill in there, the lemon juice. Let's try with the special dill lemon mayonnaise. Dip it in there. It gives an extra layer of freshness. The lemon in particular, the citrusness of the lemon, it gives that extra element of freshness, which is really, really good. There are so many incredible ingredients in here. The spring onions are giving this aromatic kick, while the capers are nice and salty. I love the crunchiness from the breadcrumbs. These little cakes are so nice and tasty, you're definitely gonna want to make this. And as always, recipe in the description down below for you. And tag me on Instagram @breakfastwithdave and let me know how you get on with your cooking. And until then, ciao for now!